Hello, my name is Jim Lawrence, and I've got something to say. I hope that there's people out there that are willing to listen, understand, and add to the dimensions of societal quality. I'm calling this channel Quality with Hope, and I really don't know how much people will listen or how much they won't, but I do think that I have a responsibility as an individual to speak and say what's on my mind and hope that we can achieve some value, some benefit uh, in this world. Because right now, uh, I'm sure many of you see it the same way that I would, that there are sorrows and troubles that are just escalating. I don't know why they're escalating. I don't know. Some people think Armageddon and all this other stuff. I don't personally think that at all. But I do think that you have an opportunity to be a better person, to address um, the ills of society in a way that is of value to everyone. Um, it's simple and straightforward. You have to operate in a way that is based with kindness, decency, respect, uh, and promote leadership, decent, quality leadership. My focus on this channel will be to address the two basic concepts in life, in the social arena. Um, that is, one is a challenge for everyone, uh, whether you're a Christian person or you're a Hindu or an atheist or whatever you are. The concept of agape, it's a Greek word. It means incorporating, loving, respecting. And I don't mean love in some kind of romantic, get your arms around these suckers and hug them to death kind of love. Um, that's as far from it as you're going to get. Uh, it is one of just decency and honor and respecting others. You don't have to be stepped on. You don't have to be abused. You don't have to turn the other cheek. Um, but you show respect to all. Everybody has a right to life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, as the founding father said. Everybody has those opportunities. Not everybody can have them, though. And I think there's no reason why we can't. There's absolutely no reason in this world why we cannot have a decent, respectful approach. But there's greed and greed and pride, and that's what's causing a majority of our sorrows. Um, there's this trend in America, and I can't speak for Europe or the rest of the world or whatever. I can't even speak for America, really. I can speak for what I observe. But there's a trend in this country um, currently, it seems to me, from many people to be obsessed by the fact that even though they can't admit it, can't say it, uh, you know, they don't respect it, but there's a bigotry, a bias that is ingrained in people's hearts. Um, and, I mean, it's a cultural thing. It's been around for a million years. Doesn't really change anything. The fact that it's currently manifesting itself in ways that we see not only in our society but in our leadership. Uh, this latest debacle in the Supreme Court. No respect, no honor. These people had voiced and vowed and took an oath and swore, and all. It means nothing to them. As one lawyer said on one of these shows, these are all attorneys. They know how to parse their words. That's crap. That's just plain old crap. That's an excuse to allow sweet talking or clever talking. I wouldn't say sweet because it's not sweet. Clever talking individuals to get away with murder, to get away with anything they want, whenever they want. The honesty, the intent is obvious when the question is asked, and they'll parse it, as they say, um, to give them the latitude in their own sadly pathetic minds. And it's a shame. I mean, these are intelligent human beings, but they all are agenda driven. And they're not very good, decent, honorable people. Their word means nothing. Their word means nothing. That's the sorrow. There was a time when people would shake hands and say, okay, this is your word, and this is what you believe in, and this is what you said you'd do. You may find out it was a bad thing to do, but oh no. Well, you didn't sign a contract. You didn't make it legal. But where's the honor? Where's the honor is what I'm asking you. Everybody has honor. But in this world, as I see, many people have lost shame. They have no shame. They have no respect of their own integrity because they can parse their words. And that's just sad and pathetic. They're not honorable people. Now, I was raised a Catholic. I had changed from Catholicism to Latter-day Saint. But many years I was an agnostic. I didn't believe in any particular specific truth, but the Christian Christ words of honor, agape, love one another, were simple, direct. I don't have to read the entire book of Scripture to understand those tenet or that tenet. Love God and love each other. If you believe in God, then make that a priority. If you don't believe in God and you're an atheist, then the other is your priority. But either way, agape, respect, decency, is a part of the learning experience and opportunities for people to grow into a decent person. Decent, and therefore, as the person grows, so the society grows. It's quite simple. Nothing that I say or want to say is that complicated. I will address over time different elements of quantum mechanics, astrophysics, yoga, Christianity. C.S. Lewis is quite an amazing man. He said a lot of wonderful things, good, solid things, whether you're Christian or not. His intellect is sound, his reasons are sound, and yet we don't address them. We don't absorb them. They didn't do it then. That's why he wrote all those myriad of essays that he put out, because he needed to address these things. Not only, first I say he needed. This is what I believe is part of his personality as a writer, as a creator of fiction, as well as a presenter of fact. Because in his Christian mind, everything he said was fact. Yet he knew not everyone believed in it. Not everybody wanted to believe in it, but it was there. It was important to them, to him. And I believe that we can have a better society. We can have a better world. We have to look at quality with hope. Um, and many times I will talk about the two tenets of what I believe is foundational Christianity, which so many of these people, not only the leaders like these Supreme Court dudes, um, have just bypassed and walked away from. Um, but the leaders of the churches, they're not speaking. They're not speaking to the hardships, to the sorrows, to the pain. They're not speaking to these things in ways that are important to the societal responsibilities that they took upon themselves, whether they are cardinals or bishops or archbishops. Who knew what an archbishop really was, but or leader in the LDS religion, or prophet, apostle, Buddhist monk, uh, Orthodox Jew, whatever. Um, the meanings are all the same. The purposes are all the same. All these religious leaders lead towards goodness, decency, honor, respect, agape. Simple. And Christ's words were direct. So those of you who listen to this and are Christian should understand that more clearly than those who are atheists and are dealing with some other issue. But that is my purpose in these chats or whatever they're going to be, as I get a voice and an awareness of what I need to do. But this is only the first attempt at putting out something that I believe is important, and to say, to lead, to guide within my sphere of influence, within my awareness of what is right and wrong, that others may follow it if they want. Because you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I don't know what it has to do with horses and why horses were especially, uh, pointed out in that little statement. But I guess you can lead a cow to water, and you can't make that drink either. But or a human to water, and you can't make them drink. Though I think that they probably would. So, but anyway, I digress on that point. And I will digress periodically because I'm not a very consistent speaker. And speaking basically without note is what I need to do. Uh, it's not a script, but all the things I will say and have said uh, have been thought about. They are a part of what the experience is going to be and what you can expect. And I'll be putting out a channel to address this. I'm also contemplating putting out some or creating an association to develop and spawn more interest in the concept of quality in our society, quality in our as individuals. Quality is goodness, is of value, of virtue. It is not the negative. You don't talk about quality in what Russia is doing to the Ukraine. That's just war and sorrow and pain because of greed. All greed, and people are greedy. They are. So anyway, my best to you. Have a good day. Um, and I hope to have more of these. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.